What is going on, Adventure Nation? We're leaving Canada's capital city of Ottawa and we're heading up the road towards North Bay. This is the Motorhome Experiment. Before we get too far up the road, did you want to show them this campground quick, Wesley Clover Parks?
Yeah, it's a very nice site because it's extremely long. You have space for even 2 RVs, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's like very spacious back here. It's like narrow when you come in, but once you get back here, you have your picnic table and you have your fire pit, and this one is electric and water only. It was about $35 a night.
US.
US, yes.
Because it was 55 American or Canadian, I believe.
Yeah. Well, then it was 38, something like that. And it was great stay here.
Yeah, really quiet. You get a little bit of ambient noise because it's just off the freeway, so you get a little bit of noise from the highway, but it just kind of turns into white noise and you don't really hear it at all. But yeah, the sites are absolutely enormous. Again, we're at the very back and you can see that we could have parked 3 car lengths in front of the RV, or we could have had the Millers park in the same site.
Another thing that I love about this park is you have your privacy. There's so many trees and all that you really have your privacy that you don't see too much in private campgrounds. And the second thing is like Wi-Fi. It was pretty good. It
was decent. Yeah, it was okay. And we were a little bit farther back, so we had to use our booster. But if you're up closer, I understand the Wi-Fi is pretty good. But yeah, look at the site next to us. You can't really even see because there's so much space in between to kind of give you your privacy. So yeah, very, very cool. And we ready to head up the road? Look at this. Lori, it's September in Canada, and Lori's in a dress.
It's the first time I have worn a dress since we left US, like a long time ago.
Right. It's just been beautiful these last few days in the mid 70s here, and it's great time to be here. We think we may have broken the closed curse, by the way, because we got to see the mosaic. We saw the changing of the guards here in Ottawa before that ended next month.
It's seasonal, people, so it's only during the summer, and it's gonna run for another week or
April through October, so it's gonna be done very soon. The tour of the Parliament building was the last of its kind within the next 6 months to a year. They're gonna close it down for 10 or 15 years, so maybe the curse of the closed attractions has been broken.
Hopefully.
All right, let's roll. As we roll out of Wesley Clover Park Campground, I will say this, it is extremely handy to Ottawa if you're going to come to Canada's capital and visit the nation's capital here in Canada. It is an absolute perfect park for that. You're literally 15 minutes, maybe 20 from downtown. There's Canadian Tires around, there's an IKEA down the street, the Canadian Tire Center where the Senators play hockey is down the street. It is really handy to a lot of stuff. So
and easy in and out of the highway too.
Yeah, you can come in and out from either entrance, either exit on one side or the other of it, and it's just perfect. Now, as with most campgrounds, we didn't spend much time there, so we didn't really explore the campground as to what other stuff is available there. We know there's an equestrian park next door.
Hiking.
There is some hiking and things like that. But again, a lot of that stuff you can look up online, but fairly reasonable pricing and just super convenient to downtown Ottawa.
Laundry room, top shape, bathrooms, not quite there, but they're okay.
So we stopped for propane quick, and while we were getting propane, Lori decided to make herself a little breakfast. Hashtag Class A life.
I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I have to have breakfast on the go.
One of the advantages of a Class A, huh?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, we've arrived in North Bay and we're gonna stay at a Walmart for the night and then do some exploring here tomorrow. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't been here in, I don't know, probably 30 years. Used to vacation here all the time as a kid with my parents, and looking forward to reliving some of those memories. We arrived last night in North Bay, Ontario. We did a quick overnight here at Walmart Provincial Park, and now we're gonna head down into an area of North Bay called Amelia Park, and that's where I spent a lot of time as a kid, and it is right on the shores of Lake Nipissing. Looking forward to this. We're gonna do some biking and some walking around, just checking out North Bay. We're just gonna do a quick like half day to a day here. And later on tonight, we're going to ride on a boat called the Chief Commander, so that should be cool. So, you ready to roll?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Okay, so we're on the road here and we're in North Bay, and I'm visiting the Amelia Park area, and this is where I grew up playing baseball and kickball and all kinds of stuff. We've met 3 lovely ladies here who winter down in the United States and spend a little time there, and we just had a great conversation, and they're going to become new viewers of the channel, so that's cool. Thanks, ladies. Nice talking to you.
What are your names?
I'm
Lorena.
Lorena?
Yeah.
And I'm Paul.
Paul.
Lorena and Paul.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
But think about the Franklin if you want to camp.
You got it. Thank you very much. We'll show you guys some of the area where our campground was and tell you an interesting story about that. But this is the beach right here. And this is Lake Nipissing. So this here is Lake Nipissing. You might be able to see off in the distance the islands. Those are the Manitou Islands. And the Chief Commander is a boat that does little tours and cruises out here. And we're gonna try and head out. We're not gonna do Manitou Islands today because the boat doesn't have it today. We're probably gonna go down this way to Calendar Bay and do a sunset cruise. But this is the beach here that we grew up playing on when I was a kid. Wow, the sand is so deep and crazy. It's probably gonna be cold. It's actually not too bad. It's pretty clean. All right, so this area we're standing in now, these used to be campsites, and they used to be campsites in between the trees here, and there'd be campsites all the way down there, and also all over in this area where these other cars are. This little creek used to have a boat dock all along it, so we would pull up our little aluminum boat, park there, and we would go out to the lake, and this is where we'd fish from here. But story I was telling about, we had a tornado warning here, and you could see the tornado coming across the lake, and we had a little pop-up tent, and I think my dad had a Suburban at the time. And yeah, that's how the tornado looked coming across. It was looked like that. It was a little bit smaller than that though. And our little pop-up was parked somewhere in here. I don't know if it was on this side of the tree or that side of that tree, but my dad had chains in the truck, and he wrapped chains around one of these trees, and he went down underneath the RV and put it around the axle, and that's when the tornado hit. And he was in underneath, and we were freaking the heck out. And when the tornado was done going through here, there was RVs flipped over, there was RVs flipped into the creek, there was an RV on the other side, I remember, that had power wires on top of it, and it was a chaotic mess. And here sat our little pop-up unharmed and unhurt. So it was really pretty crazy experience. But I guess we should always carry chains with us whenever we go somewhere.
I was just saying, Laura, that you will say that your dad always will travel with just random stuff like that. But see, when stuff like that happens, you're glad you have that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you want to be hanging out with the guy with the random stuff. Yeah, we take our boat. We used to come out through the tunnel and take our little aluminum boat out. Sometimes we go out across the Manitou Islands. Sometimes we would just go fishing. Normally, my brother and I would just go out, run around the lake until the boat was out of gas, and then we'd come back and just hand it back to my dad, which he always enjoyed thoroughly. That was really cool getting to see the old campground neighborhood, and now we're gonna head down to Chief Commander and see what's going on down there. Maybe get out the bikes. That might be cool. I'm just waiting for the rest of the gang to get their bikes out and get rolling, and We're gonna head down to the docks, check out the Chief Commanda, and see if we can't get tickets for tonight's sunset cruise. Are you ready, Lorena Sharon? Yeah, this definitely brings back a lot of memories coming here as a kid. When I was here, I think it was just the regular Chief Commanda. I don't know if I've ever been on the Chief Commanda 2 or not. A lot of memories, just the smells and stuff bringing back memories. Pretty cool. Wow, this is craziness. Very old school boat, but this is what we used to do all the tours with when we'd go out onto the ocean, onto the lake. Wow. This is the second deck of the old Chief Commanda, the Chief Commanda 1. And this is the boat that I used to ride as a kid, and we'd go out to the Manitou Islands, to the French River, and cruise Lake Nipissing. I don't know how many times I've been on this boat, but it's been a lot. And now it's been replaced by the Chief Commanda 2, and this is just a restaurant. I didn't even know it was here. I didn't know they had this thing back up and working for anything, so very, very cool. Sad seeing the old girl grounded, but still pretty cool too. Okay, so this here, Angel Falls Community Board, obviously this isn't Angel Falls, this is North Bay, but it's going to play Angel Falls in an upcoming Hallmark movie. So if you guys see Angel Falls, the Hallmark movie, it is actually North Bay. So stuff like this and all of the Christmas things that are up here in September are not because it's Christmas here in North Bay, but because North Bay is going to represent Angel Falls. That's pretty cool. So this is going to be the Angel Falls hardware store.
Did you notice what's next door to that?
Pretty cool. More evidence of the Angel Falls show. Neat. Yeah, by the way, we are not endorsing this show by any means. It could be absolute garbage. And because it's on the Hallmark channel, you can pretty much... No, I'm not going to finish that because you guys look angry, because I'm sure a lot of you guys like that Hallmark stuff. Kevin likes Hallmark. It's his favorite channel, next to the sewing channel.
Knitting 24/7.
Yes, the 24/7 knitting channel.
The 24/7 pattern making channel.
Here's more of what will be the set. You can see St. Andrew's United Church, Merry Christmas, Angel Falls. So that church may be in the series, we don't know. We didn't realize how popular sunset would be here at Lake Nipissing on North Bay, but it looks really popular as we're getting down to the beach. The parking lot where we're staying is filling up, and it's pretty incredible, really. Look at this. We were the only ones here today, and now it's full. we just kind of toured a little bit around North Bay, but we didn't get a whole lot done. We're going to be heading down south towards Toronto and doing a little bit of exploring in the middle of that, Port Carling and a few areas like that. And it's going to be absolutely gorgeous, so we kind of look forward to that. Or at least I look forward to that. These guys don't even know what they're looking forward to.
Yeah, me neither.
They don't know what to
how it
expect.
looks like.
Right. So this is where we're going to end this one, folks. If this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to the channel, stay up to date on everything we're doing. Be equally as cool if you like the video. Make sure you share it with your friends and family. They may find some humor in it, even if you don't. See you guys in another one.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Show them that sunset.
And then this is what we were here for. Check that out. And by the way, it is literally 70 degrees out at 7:30 at night or 8 o'clock at night, and we are in Northern Ontario mid-September. It's crazy awesome. So we arrived yesterday in North Bay. Did a quick
Overnight.
Where did it quick overnight.